Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH and His, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to mighty Akim, Wagwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this foul captivity, as well as a speckled bird that may look like the other nations, but are actually Yasharallah. This is with the Kawakab coming at you. No lesson. I'm not going to get any precepts because this is a quick video. But basically, today's lesson, I want to go into this whole I'll take it from the from that trend that was going on, the angel of death trend that people were doing, where they were jumping in traffic, because that's basically what I feel like people are doing. All right, and what I mean by that is how there are people that do not think, and they think, oh, nothing's gonna happen, but nothing, this and the third, for one reason or another, be it that they genuinely think that society in general, especially America or North America in general, is safe enough for you to be able to just go in and do whatever, go places and do whatever you want. Especially because you have to think about it like this, especially as a so-called black man. Well, number one, did you know that even these Edomite women are not safe? All right, even Edomite women are not safe when they go out alone and stuff like that. Those women are being targeted. Like, oh, look at this dumb freaking woman all by herself. I'm just gonna go and kidnap her and snatch her up and do whatever I want and stuff like that, because oh, she thinks that shit's sweet. So let me go and change that. Let me go change that. All right, let me go show her that sweet shit is not sweet. And this reminds me, all right, in Matthew, I believe it's chapter 4, where Yahawashi was being tempted by the devil, Satan. All right, and Satan basically said, oh, just jump off the thing. The Lord's gonna send angels to grab you before you hit the ground and stuff like that. You're gonna be fine and stuff like that. Where even Yahawashi, he had to say, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to tempt Yahweh. I'm not going to play with my life. The Lord did not give me this the Lord did not give me this life to play around with. All right, and that's basically what was what people today are doing as well, where they are playing with their lives. They're not thinking properly. They're not acknowledging the actual dangers that they're doing. And this also reminds me in I forgot where it is, but basically, the roughly paraphrasing, my Lord delayeth his coming, where what was going on there was people, they're saying like, oh man, I don't the Lord's not going to come for another 1,000 years, or I'm not going to be alive when the Lord comes, so I'm just going to go live my life however I want to live it and stuff like that, and then, you know, maybe next time soon or whatever, the Lord's going to come. But then and then people in general, they don't acknowledge the what's it called? They don't acknowledge this is the time now, not later, not 1,000 years from now, not 100 years, not 10, not tomorrow, not even tomorrow. And that's the beauty of it. Tomorrow is not the time for you to do things. Now, yesterday is the time for you to have started to repent. As soon as you figured out that, yes, I need to do this. Yes, I'm in the wrong. Yes, there are places where I can improve upon. All right. So as a result of that, if you're saying that I'm not going to work, people are accumulating carnal wealth rather than spiritual wealth. So as a result of not getting spiritual wealth, you're not living for tomorrow, and as a result of you not living for tomorrow, then that's when you have to pay for the consequences of your reckless and thoughtless actions. Okay, you're not thinking about how do I make things right for me, for Yahweh to say, okay, yes, this person is doing the right thing. Yes, this person is smart. All right, because again, when it comes to living for tomorrow, quote unquote, tomorrow is supposed to be, and this is in Matthew 6, verse 19 to 21, where we're building up for us, lay up for yourselves treasures upon. Don't lay up for yourselves treasures on earth. Lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where you are trying to appease Yahweh rather than appeasing men, rather than appeasing your carnal flesh. You are doing things that are saying like, okay, you know what, this is how I want to do. But people are so used to that thrill of, oh, I want to do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna be this bad person or whatever. Oh, I could do all bad all by myself. That Medea movie, rather than actually thinking like, okay, if I do this, and then the Lord Yahweh, because that's the thing. That's the thing, Slakia. You do not want to suffer the judgment of Yahweh Shai because of your foolishness, because of your recklessness. All right, you have to actually think like, okay, Yahweh Shai, He can make some very terrible things happen to you as a result of judgment. Like you do not want to piss off the Yahweh Shai. And imagine that, because think about it like this: if Yahawashi fell off from the cliff or whatever, and then he broke his leg, but he survived, that's how bad it could have gotten. All right. So yeah, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Shai, Basham, Kodash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, above the ball and shalom.